Let me look at her.
Hey yo, hey yo. Peace and blessings, fam. Peace and blessings. I know it's weird seeing me over here on YouTube, but I think this is what we finna start doing here lately, man. We finna start doing the Back to the Lab lives on YouTube because some of the features then got changed over there on IG, and I gotta be able to show y'all the album covers and stuff like that. So that's what we gonna do, man. We finna start doing our lives over here on YouTube. So first and foremost, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. It's your kinfolk DMR. You know what I'm saying? This is Back to the Lab Live, where we celebrate classic hip hop albums, legendary MCs, DJs, producers, etc., and the cashmere sweater. You know what I'm saying? How's everybody doing out there today, man? I mean, did your team win? Is your team going to the Super Bowl? Now I know some cats out there like me, we've been on the couch for a couple of weeks. Well, we only been on the couch for like a week so far, right? Yeah, we only been on the couch for a week, but some of y'all cats like them Cowboys fans and shit like that. Y'all been on the couch for hot couple of weeks, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. This shit is just entertainment. Ain't nobody getting paid off of it unless you gambling. If you gambling, more power to you. Good luck. Send me a couple of dollars, man, so me and Shaq can get us a 6-piece or something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. But we up in here, man. I mean, I feel good. I feel good, man. It's good to be here. It feels good to be on YouTube. How my shit look? Do I got a good look going on? I mean, do it look crispy and clear? Do it look professional? I hope it do. I hope it do. So y'all know what we do here, man. We like to celebrate album anniversaries, birthdays, days the album went platinum, like shit like that, man. We just like to celebrate milestone anniversaries and milestone accomplishments, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, I don't have any birthdays today, but I do want to send a birthday shout out to the God MC Rakim, whose birthday was yesterday, January 28th. Also, another birthday shout out to that boy Hollywood Cole, J. Cole, you know what I'm saying, who celebrated a birthday January 28th as well. You know what I'm saying? So definitely want to shout them guys out. It wouldn't be no Back to the Lab if it wasn't for Rakim. You know what I'm saying? Eric B. and Rakim, to be exact. So just letting y'all know, man, I have a big portion of my platform. Really, I owe it to Rakim, you know what I'm saying? Because he's the God MC, he's the GOAT. And if any of y'all disagree, see, you thought I was finna say something. Nah. Everybody got their opinion. Everybody got their opinion. You thought I was finna say some shit. You thought I was finna go crazy, huh? But nah, we ain't finna do that. Everybody got their opinions of who they think the GOAT is. And it is what it is, man. Some people like Hov, some people like Nas, some people like Eminem. It is what it is, man. But me personally, it's Rakim or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got some favorites that's under Rakim, but he is the God MC. You know what I'm talking about? So, should we get right to it? Oh, first and foremost, let me say something. If this your first time checking out a Back to the Lab Live, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like, share, comment. And if you in this live right now, put your city and state in the comments so I can shout you out, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make this shit quick tonight because I think Cher want to whip up some Cajun shrimp, man, and some rice. Man, it's finna go down. Some mustard greens. Yeah, it's finna go down. It's finna go down. So don't be jealous, man. I be eating good over here. You know what I'm talking about? All right, so make sure you checking us out on IG, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, all that good stuff, man. We everywhere. We everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, salute, Triborough. I see you in the building. I see you in the building, fam. Yeah, yeah. So I want to make sure that y'all know that this hip hop shit is my life, man. You know, I love doing this shit on all the platforms I'm on, man. This is what I do, man. I spread this hip hop shit, this hip hop history, hip hop knowledge, little gems that I know. You know, I like to just bring that shit to the table and share it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. The first album we want to celebrate today. I need to go back and revisit this joint for the other songs that's on the album. I do remember about 3 hits off of this album right here, man. So without further ado, let me show y'all what we're doing. And this is why I want to do this shit on YouTube, so I can put these album covers up and give y'all something else to look at besides my handsome face. You know what I'm talking about? But first album that we want to celebrate today, we want to celebrate the debut album of Kwame. You heard me? If y'all don't know about that boy Kwame, y'all need to go back and do y'all homework, man. This is the man we all know and love. You know what I'm saying? This was one of them guys who started at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Had a real big buzz popping off, you know, and then he got into some production, you know, later on in his career. But a lot of people say that Biggie killed his career when he said the shit is played out like Kwame and the fucking polka dots. Now, I don't feel like Big killed his career with that line, you know what I'm saying? But I can understand how you know it probably would make him feel if he heard that shit. But at the same time, man, I mean, you a legend. You done your thing in this game, Kwame. So I don't feel that way. I don't feel like Big killed your career with that line. You know, I hear a lot of people say that. I just don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Kwame, you're a legend out here, man, and we respect you. So let's get into some facts about this album real quick. All right. This is Kwame the Boy Genius, featuring A New Beginning. You know what I'm saying? The standout track to me on this album right here was The Man We All Know and Love. You know, that was the one where he was talking about he came home and one of his mom friends was over there and she wanted to spend the night, and you know, they slept in the room together and everything, and she started singing the loving you is easy because you're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That whole thing. So go back and check this album out if you haven't, man. That's my standout track, The Man We All Know and Love. There was also another track on this album called The Rhythm, which was hella jazzy, man. You know, one of them dope tracks right there that it's timeless, man. Like you could play it right now today and it still give you a feel good type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? You Gots to Get Down was one of the singles on here. Matter of fact, the third single. And Sweet Thing, you know, it got that Shaka Khan sample on it. You know, that was the 4th single on here. But yeah, The Man We All Know and Love, The Rhythm, You Gots to Get Down, and Sweet Thing were the 4 singles from this album. Now, let me drop a couple of more facts real quick. So the official release date for this album is January 31st, 1989. You know what I'm saying? This was on Atlantic Records. And the production on this album was contributed by Herbie Lovebug. Y'all know him from the Salt and Pepper days. And also the Invincibles. All right. And to drop some chart facts, the album peaked at 114 on the US Billboard 200, and it reached the 13th spot on the R&B albums as well. So yeah, man, this was a banger right here. I'm not gonna say a banger, but it is definitely one of them feel good joints. It's definitely one of them feel good joints. And like my man Triborough say, Kwame is still doing his thing. He's still producing. Follow him on Instagram. Catch up with all his movements. You know what I'm saying? The boy is having motion out there still to this day. Make sure y'all go check him out. All right. Now let me see. Okay, boom. So here we go. I'm back. I'm back, man. See, this is why I want to do this shit, man. It ain't nothing like putting that artwork up there. It ain't nothing like putting that artwork up there. I love this shit. I love this shit. All right. So next album we want to celebrate. I'm gonna take it back for y'all again with this one because 1994. And if you haven't noticed, the way I do these celebrations is it has to be like a milestone, like a 20, 25, 30, so on and so forth type of thing. So this year, just giving y'all a heads up, this year we will be celebrating releases from 1989, 1994, 1999, and 2004. So just giving y'all a heads up for the remainder of this year on the lives only. What I post on the page, that can come from any year, but on the lives only, we doing the milestone years. So we just left 89 with Kwame. Now it's time to go to 94. 1994, man. Any memories, man? Any memories from 94? Any memories? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was the year before I graduated. I was getting into a lot of trouble at school, man. And I ain't gonna blame it on the music. No. I'm not gonna blame it on the music, man. I was just, trying to run with a gang, trying to get my stripes, man. But I wish I would have just stayed to myself, man, and took care of my business, bro, because I made a lot of crazy decisions, man. You know what I'm saying? But one of the decisions that I did make that was a blessing was bumping this album right here that I'm about to show y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. This is H-Town's own ESG, which stands for Everyday Street Gangster. You know what I'm saying? This is the debut album, Ocean of Funk. Man, this was on Perion Records. Perion Entertainment. Production on this album was by Solo. Y'all might know Solo. He did a lot of shit with SUC. And catch up on his discography, man. His production discography. Catch up on that right there, because you'll find that he worked with a lot of people, man. Some people that's probably your favorites. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is Ocean of Funk. The actual release date is February 1st, 1994. I said this was Perion Entertainment. And when it comes to chart facts and everything like that, there are no chart facts, but I can tell you that this motherfucker was number one on the ghetto charts. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you was from that South Side, because this was back in the days when that South Side, Houston, and that North Side Houston plex or beef was at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? And mainly because of the cars and boys was jacking, cats going to the other side of town, jacking boys for their cars and shit like that. What was that? Colors. Oh, the colors of the cars. Yeah. So as you can see on ESG's album cover, he got this Cadillac Eldorado with the candy red, and that was pretty much a South Side color out here in H-Town. If you was from the South Side and you had you a slab, you had it painted candy red. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell this is old school because look at the wheels, the elbows. They not sticking out as far as some of the wheels are sticking out today. Nowadays they got 20-inch, and I don't mean 20-inch in circumference. Is that what it or radius or whatever they call it? Mm-hmm. But it's how much the wheel protrudes away from the tire. So now they got 12s, they got 15s, they got 20s. It's ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can tell that this old school because the swingers wasn't sticking out all the way like they do nowadays. But man, this was a classic right here, man. This was a super duper H-Town down south classic right here. Some of my standout tracks on this album was Swangin' and Bangin'. If It Ain't One Thing, It's Another. Ocean of Funk, How Many Hoes, man, Birdies That Don't Chirp, and Smoke On. Woo, you remember that? Smoke, smoke on, smoke on, smoke on. Don't forget about that Yellowstone. You know what I'm saying? This is some classic H-Town shit right here, man. So I'm telling you, go bang this album. You know what I'm saying? My man ESG is still doing his thing now. He's still doing his thing now, man. And he's sounding better than ever. You know what I'm saying? He got a label and all, man. One of his artists on his label is Baby Sam, and Baby Sam collab with my boy Kenny Kane out of Memphis, man. So salute to Baby Sam, man. Salute to ESG. You know, salute to the whole South Side. You know, salute to the South Side shit. I give y'all props, man. You know what I'm saying? Body rocking and shocking. That's how we do. That's how we do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That ESG is a banger right there, man. If you ever come to H-Town and you looking for an album that you can bump while you riding through the city, that can help you embody the whole moment, it will probably be that ESG. You know, something like some ESG, some Slim Thug, or some Kiki. These are like these dudes are like straight up H-Town rappers, man. Even though they done their thing worldwide, they get nothing but love in H-Town. And like I say, ESG is one of them guys, man. So go bump that album. Go bump that. So I'm gonna skip up a little bit. I'm gonna go to 99, but I'm gonna come back because my album of the week is in 94. You know what I'm saying? So let's just go up to 99 real quick. And we're going to take it to Memphis. Hey, I see D Flipping up in here. What's up, Flipping? My commission brother. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to 99 real quick. I want to take y'all to Memphis and put y'all up on this one right here, because this one got a bunch of play back in the days, man, in my CD player. All right. It's the debut album from Tatter Club Up Thugs, which is really a few members of 3 6 Mafia, Juicy J, DJ Paul, and Lord Infamous. You know, rest in peace to Lord Infamous. My man passed away back in 2013. You know, he's one of the founding members of 3 6 Mafia, and he's also I think he DJ Paul brother. He DJ Paul half brother. All right. So yeah, and you know Project Pat is Juicy J's brother. So it is like a real family when it comes to this crew right here, man. So yeah, Tatter Club Up Thugs, the debut album Crazy in the Last Days. You know what I'm saying? This was on Relativity and Hypnotized Minds label. The production was handled by DJ Paul and Juicy J. And they also brought in Manny Fresh to help out with some tracks on here. The two singles from this album was Push 'Em Off and Hypnotized Cash Money, which featured Birdman, Lil Wayne, Turk, Juvenile, BG. You know BG home now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that was a dope collaboration. They had a video for that song too. It was real rugged. Matter of fact, I posted that video one day for the album anniversary, and I think that was one of the first reels I ever made that really did a bunch of numbers. You know what I'm saying? I've had some, you know, after that done crazy numbers, but that was one of my first joints that really did some numbers, man. So salute to Tatter Club Up Thugs. Yo, the features on this album, ridiculous. Project Pat, Twister, Crucial Conflict, Too Short, Spice One, Hussein Fatal. I already mentioned the whole Hot Boys and Birdman. Even Gangsta Boo was on this joint, man. Rest in peace, Gangsta Boo. You know, she's a founding member of 3 6 Mafia as well. So they collab with their own and others on this album, man. So this was a real good look. Chart wise, It peaked at number 18 on the Billboard 200 and number 4 on the top R&B and hip hop albums charts. Now, hold on to your socks, man, because it's RIAA certified gold, which means over 500,000 copies sold. Big love to the Tatted Club Up Thugs. Rest in peace, Lord Infamous. And also, what was the other member? They had another member of their crew that passed away too, man. Damn, I can't think of his name, but Lord Infamous, Gangsta Boo, and let me find this other guy's name, man. I forget his name. The Coopster Nickel. He passed away as well, man. So I definitely just want to shout out to the fallen soldiers of this camp right here, because they put on for the South, man. You know, Memphis to be exact. They really put on. And a lot of Memphis guys hold these dudes on a very high pedestal, man. So definitely want to give them they love. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm going back to 94 for my album of the week. Listen. Rich Notch tapping in. What up, Rich Notch? I see you, fam. What's good? What's good? Yeah. Rest in peace, Hussein Fatal from the Outlaws. Jersey, stand up, man. Yeah, he was on this album as well. R.I.P. Yeah. Let's go. Album of the week, fam. Album of the week. Let's do it. Check this out. A lot of y'all might not know nothing about this, but I'm finna put y'all on. This is Odd Squad. Now they go by the name the Coffee Brothers, because now Odd Squad is a whole different group now. You know what I'm saying? But this was back then, before they changed their name to the Coffee Brothers. The name of this album is called Fat Enough for Everybody. Well, Fat Enough for Everybody. You know what I'm saying? I won tickets to the Rock the Bells festival because I answered a question concerning this group right here. You know, the 3 members of this group, Jug Mug, Blind Rob, and Devin the Dude. If y'all didn't know that Devin the Dude was part of a group before he went to Face Mob, number 1, and before he did his solo thing, now you know. Odd Squad. Say, listen, this is my album of the week, man, because this joint right here banged from beginning to end. From beginning to end. I remember I was doing the live with Homestead Slim, man. Shout out Homestead Slim. And I asked Slim, I said, do you think this album is a classic? My brother said no. My feelings was hurt. So I said, okay, well, it don't have to be a classic. Do you feel like this is one of Rap-A-Lot's best releases? He said no again. Oh, I was ready to take the headphones off and go home. But everybody got their opinion, man. I'm going to tell you why I love this album. I'm going to tell you why. Because the producer of this album, Blind Rob, he's really blind. He's really a blind person, man. And he was making these tracks, man, with Crazy C. If you go back and listen to these tracks, bro, or sis, whoever's in here watching or listening, listen. It's a bad motherfucker. And it's on Apple, Spotify, everything. You can find it. It ain't one of them joints that's hard to find and you got to get it off of YouTube and shit like that. Nah. This is one of them dope ones right here. This is one of them dope ones. All right. Let's get into some facts about this. Release date, February 1st. I'm putting 4th and 1st together. 4th. February 1st, 1994. You know what I'm saying? On Rap-A-Lot Priority Records. Like I said, production by Blind Rob or Rob Quest. Mike Dean, DJ Styles, and N.O. Joe. You know, N.O. Joe name been coming up a lot. I think I might have to put in the call. Because after that Scarface Tiny Desk, N.O. Joe name been coming up a lot, man. I want to put in the call and make something happen with N.O. Joe. Met him on a couple of occasions. Dope dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to give him his flowers. Got to. Single from this track was a song called For Show. And it went a little something like, fucking over yo for show, pussy trying to get some more pussy. You'll end up with no pussy. Excuse my French, but yeah, that's how the song go, man. And it's really facts. I mean, when you fucking over yo for show pussy, trying to get some more pussy, you're gonna end up with no pussy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, that was the single off of this album. Well, at least it was one of the tracks that had a video made for it. And the other track that had a video for it was I Can't See It. And that was Blind Rob's song, you know, because like I said, you know, he's blind. So it was a dope concept for him to come up with this song, I Can't See It. You remember how back in the days, you know, somebody be talking about something like, man, these niggas can't see me. These niggas can't see me. Right. Yeah, so Blind Rob was saying that shit that y'all niggas talking about, I can't see it. I can't see it. Don't even want to see it. You know what I mean? But besides that, let me get to some of the tracks that I dig on this motherfucker. Hoes with Babies. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we older and none of us are dating a chick with like a newborn or nothing like that. But back in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Like it was definitely relatable, you know what I'm saying? Talking about going over to, you know, see a chick and you got to wait for her to, you know, put the kids to sleep and shit like that. Or, you know, you trying to court the chick, but you got to like take her kids to McDonald's and shit like that. And even Kanye said something like that. He was like, you take him to Chuck E. Cheese or Showbiz or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Hoes with Babies is one of them dope ones. Smoking that weed, feeling fine. Got me a 40 and a fat ass dime. Yeah, that's the joint right there. That's the joint. I love that one. Put Your Lips. You know, and you already know. You already know what he's talking about. Put Your Lips on. But yeah, banger. Oh, matter of fact, I think I need my charger. I think I need my charger for the laptop. Yeah, man. Put Your Lips on my beep. You know what I'm saying? I know I done said pussy, but I'm doing the most. I'll be doing the most if I said that. But yeah, man. Y'all know what it is. I'm telling you, huh? Another one that I felt was a standout track on here was Coffee. Yeah, Coffee was a good one. That one actually had everybody on that one, you know, all three members. Because, you know, some of these songs was solos for the members. You know, like each member had a chance to do a track by themselves. You know what I'm saying? But Coffee was one of them joints that had everybody on. Try say we dropping gems. Yeah, man. Yeah, fam. You know how we do. Because, you know, some people, they heard of Devin, but they just didn't know the history of Devin. So yeah, man. Devin really came on the scene with Odd Squad before he did the Face Mob thing and before he did the solo thing. You know, and all on the West Coast rocking with Dr. Dre and on the East Coast rocking with De La Soul and all that good stuff. So, man, salute to Devin. And salute to Jug Mug and Blind Rob too, man. You know, they did their thing. I also told y'all about the song For Show and the song I Can't See It. But there's a song on this album called my mouth is very vulgar today, but it ain't my fault. It's the title of the song. Your Pussy's Like Dope. I don't know about y'all, but uh it can be addictive. Uh See that I'm stuttering this shit. I'm stuttering this shit and getting goosebumps at the same time. But yeah, man. Your pussy's like dope. Yeah, man. That's one of them joints right there, man. That's one of them joints. Now, once before I had a convo with the Commission Brothers and we talked about posse cuts. We talked about posse cuts. You know, I'm sure it's tons of posse cuts, you know, all over the world, you know, from every region. And if you don't know what a posse cut is, you know, if you've been living under a rock, a posse cut is a song. And it's not just the group, it's like other people, whether it's other people on the label roster, or if it's just people that they fuck with, and they all come together and they all hop on the same track. So there's a track on here called I Came to Get Down. Now this track has Too Low, Mr. 3-2, rest in peace, Les Money, No Doze, Rick Royal from Royal Flush, rest in peace, Scarface, Smith D, and a few other people on here, man. This is one of them posse tracks right here. The whole song is 7.5 minutes. All right, so check that joint out. I'm not gonna lie, man. When it get down to the end of the song, it starts to fall off a little bit. Like all the really, really dope rappers kind of went first on this joint. You know, respectfully, it did start to lose its sting toward the end of the song. I mean, but for 7.5 minutes, man, you can't really complain. You know what I'm saying? I know some cats who put out a 7-minute EP. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that's all. I'm talking about 3 songs, each one of them like 2.5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I've seen it with my own eyes, man. This is my album of the week, man. Like I said, Blind Rob, Crazy C, DJ Styles, N.O. Joe, Mike Dean all contributed to the production, but it was mainly Blind Rob or Rob Quest, whatever you want to call him, and DJ Styles and Crazy C, who pretty much did most of the production, man. But yeah, this is my album of the week, man. This is one of them joints. I promise you, you will not be let down. I remember when I had the interview with DJ E Swift from the Alcoholics, and Odd Squad came up. You know, I told him I was in Houston and everything, and Odd Squad name came up, and he was like, "Boy, I fuck with them dudes, man." And I had to tell him, I'm like, "Yo, really? They kind of remind me of the Alcoholics. They just don't have the discography, but their vibe, you know, as far as like partying, you know, drinking, smoking, they did give me a Alcoholics vibe. You know what I'm saying? And lyricism, even with all the drink and the smoke, these dudes still got bars for days, just like the Alcoholics. You know what I'm saying? Even the DJ E Swift will spit a dope ass 16 for your ass. And just like with our squad, even the producer, you know, Blind Rob will tear your ass up on the mic, man. So don't ever get it twisted thinking that DJs and producers can't spit too. We had a whole conversation about that a few weeks back about DJs and producers who also rap. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, check out our squad, Fat Enough for Everybody. This a bad motherfucker right here, man. I will not let you down. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Let me go to the comments, man, and see what some of my people's talking about. Let me take this off the screen real quick. See what my folks is talking about in the comments, man. We got that boy Chateau up in here, man. PA in the building. That's my commission brother. You know what I'm saying? That boy Rich Notch up in here. I was looking for Rich Notch, but I saw his government on here and I was like, whoa, that's wild. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's Rich. I know it's Rich Notch. What it do, fam? Triborough up in here, man. Brooklyn stand up. Rocking and rolling, man. Crown Heights. Share the experience up in this motherfucker. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. My lives are not the same whenever Cher not in the building. You know what I'm saying? She really give me like a certain a sense of comfort, man. Because if I'm just solo dolo trying to do these lives by myself with nobody else in the lab with me, I feel hella weird, hella awkward. But when I got Cher, somebody I can bounce my vibes off of, and shit, man, it's a good look. So big shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? And she finna hook that shrimp up. So she deserved 2 shots out because she finna hook up that Cajun shrimp and that rice and gravy, you know what I'm saying, with that collard green, no, the mustard greens. That's how we doing down here in the South. But hey, listen, I'm gonna start doing the lives over here on YouTube, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna perfect this shit. I'm gonna get this shit together. That logo up there is gonna be replaced by that back to the lab logo. You know what I'm saying? But we just crawling before we walk. I've done a lot of lives over here on YouTube, but I think it's time to go ahead and finally move in over here. I still do lives on Instagram, but they won't be the Monday night lives. You know, that'll probably be just me popping up and vibing with some of my brothers, you know what I'm saying, or some of my road dogs, you know what I'm saying. We can chop it up and vibe on IG Live. But from here on out, man, I think Back to the Lab Live has a new home, man, right here on YouTube. And plus, we're trying to get them watch hours up, man, so we can start monetizing on this motherfucker. You're trying to monetize. That's what it's all about. That's the word for 2024, monetize. Monetize, you understand? And a lot of you cats ain't going to be able to monetize, man, because you steady posting shit that'll get you copyright restrictions. But start coming with some original shit. And that way you ain't got to worry about no copyright restrictions. Everything can't be a YouTube video turned into a reel. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to actually put content out. We are content creators, not content sharers. Content creators. So I mean, you have to actually create some content. Ain't nothing wrong with sharing, but dig more into your creator bag, fam. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who need to hear this, but if it apply, hold on to it. If it don't, then let it fly, like my boy Playboy say. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, we're going to get up out of here, man. I really did enjoy popping up over here on YouTube. I really like my look. You know, the neon lights in the back. The shit look real fly. Shit, I appreciate your assistance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, see, that south side and that north side can work together, man. It can work together. Relationship, I mean, you know, Slim Thug and Lil Kiki, no, Slim Thug and ESG, they already squashed the beef when they did the Boss Hog Outlaws. Mm-hmm. But relationship wise, north side and south side can work together, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, back in the day, you would have got looked at funny if you was trying to go visit your girlfriend on the south side and you was from the north. Your people was going, yeah. And then you show up on the south side with a Fifth Ward shirt on or a candy blue car, they already know what side of town you from. Is finna be trouble. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, man, it seems to be a little bit more laid back down here in the city. You know, thanks to some of the legends that we had down here that told us to squash the plex, squash the beef, man. Rest in peace, Pimp C. You know what I'm saying? Bun B, Slim Thug, man. Like a lot of cats really showed us what it's like to blend with other neighborhoods in our city, man. The shit can be a good look, all right? And we need to do the same thing with these regions as well. This East Coast, this West Coast. We need to blend these regions. That's what the commission is here for. If y'all don't know about the commission, go check us out, man. hiphop.commission.worldwide. You know what I'm saying? A worldwide collective of hip-hop enthusiasts that embrace, support, uplift, discuss the culture, you know, to a T, man. We the new source. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. All right. So if everything is good, I see fam Razor Blade tapping in. We got Brooklyn up in here. We got 2 Brooklyn niggas up in here. You know what I'm saying? And we got Queens up in here, man. It's a good look. PA, H-Town, North and South, and the East. So, man, we really rocking up in this bitch, y'all. Really rocking. It was a pleasure. These lives gonna get better and better as I start learning how to navigate through the YouTube and the StreamYard and whatnot. So just keep rocking with me, man. Keep rocking and stay tuned, all right? So big love, y'all. We finna get up out of here, man. Get ready to get this Cajun shrimp, all right? It's your Kinfolk DMR, man. Back to the lab live, celebrating classic hip-hop albums, legendary MCs, DJs, producers, etc., in a cashmere sweater. We out of here, y'all.